All right, so I've got my light colors in, and I'm going to show you how to spell dessert if you want to do it. Now I'm going to do that a little bit differently. I'm still going to go ahead and put mine on the top. You got to look on your page to decide where that needs to be, but I've got nice light colors in here. I'm going to do this in lowercase letters. You don't have to write this. If you want to write dessert, it's spelled like desert, but it has two S's. So I'm going to say D-E-S-E-R-T. Now you can go ahead and make those bigger letters if you want to with the swirly method if you like that, or you could just make them wider just by drawing over them again and again. Whatever you want to do if you want to try to make those letters look a little more interesting. If you want to write this, you might not have enough room. You know, if you want to have plenty of candy and you're not really worried about putting the word in there, then just go ahead and leave it off. You don't need to do it. But if you want the word dessert in there, that's how you want to spell it. And you got to decide, you've got to decide what area of your page can you fit that in. Should it be there? And then for things like sprinkles and like the chocolate and the chocolate chip cookie, chocolate's actually really a dark brown. So I think I'm going to do some black with some brown to make it dark. And now I'm going to start using my darker colors. So if I'm going to add my sprinkles, kind of like my yum, I want to use a push a little bit harder, and then just a couple of lines for sprinkles. Just rub across. And I want to put some green in there. And I'm just going to do these little short choppy lines. I'm pushing pretty hard. Maybe I'll do some orange. I'm going to have them go different directions. And some red. That's if you like sprinkles. If you don't like sprinkles, maybe you're just going to have a nice color for your frosting. I think I'm going to finish off with a little bit of blue. Have them go in different directions if you like those. And now I want to start using a little bit more pressure like I did on here on the rest of my things. So I think I'm going to do my edges with a little bit darker blue on my mug. Just my edge of my handle, the edges of my cup. Okay, and then I think I'm going to do the edges of my pie. And pumpkin pie is sort of actually more of an orangey brown, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this orange because I like it. So if you did something that's a little bit different, maybe you want to just leave it like that. So I'm just doing my edges to make it pop a little bit more, and I'm using a little bit more pressure, like normal pressure instead of light. And I can do the same thing with my crust. So I'm going to go around the edges where my black lines are and keep adding in a little bit darker color, a little bit more value to make them stick out and be a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to finish that up. I'm just going to go around all of my edges of my objects that I like and use a little bit more color to Right, so as you can see, I've just gone ahead and done the edges that are by the black marks with a little bit more color. It makes it a little bit more punchy. And I think I'm going to go ahead and fill in my hot chocolate with a darker color all the way around so it looks more like hot chocolate. All right, so when you're adding in your colors, you might want to try this effect and see if you like it. So please make sure that you upload your photo to me. I can't wait to see what you create and what your favorite dessert was. Don't forget to describe your favorite dessert that we did today and what is its texture like. So you can tell me the flavor, but also tell me the texture. How does it feel when you are chewing it, and what words would you use to describe it? I'd love to hear all of your adjectives, and don't forget that if you're turning it in to me, to make sure that your name is on your work if you're going to actually hand it to me to look at and photograph for my website. So I can't wait to see your creations. Have a wonderful break from school and add in all kinds of great things into your composition. Put in those favorites, fill up your page, and have a great day.